All right, Joe. Favorite neighborhood in Miami?
My favorite neighborhood is Little River. I think it's got so much going on. It's expanding so fast.
100%.
Some of my favorite pop-ups became brick and mortar restaurants. I love also like Nemo here, this area, like right before.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
They kind of blend into each other too. So
Like, because it goes, Nemo is a little Haiti.
And then Little River.
Little River is just great. I think it's been amazing. It was always my favorite, even when I moved here 6-7 years ago. And then it's just, I mean, now it's crazy. It's amazing. So where they're going to, I have a lot of friends that are opening places, and to see it expand and just great chefs having the space they deserve.
100%. It's probably my favorite neighborhood right now. Coconut Grove and Little River.
I was about to say Coconut Grove and deep Coconut Grove. Like once you get out to, some of the jungle aspect, or like what's the Fairchild Tropical Garden Center, like out there, like I love taking my kids. If it's a cool day, even if it's a little warm, they have that like one area where they try to recreate Brazil rainforest.
Yeah,
it's magical. If you have kids, go take them. Go in the morning or go in the afternoon, and they do like cool activations. They did a Lego thing.
Yeah.
Last year, and I had the best time. So
amazing. So you travel all over. Where does Miami rank in the food space in the U.S.? It doesn't have, you don't have to be biased. We don't have to be biased.
I love it. I think, genuinely, I feel like Miami has gotten so good.
100%.
And I think even with COVID and the unfortunate closures of restaurants that happened to everyone, got hit pretty hard. I think more doors open and there's like a lot of opportunity. I think for me, it goes like New York.
Yep.
And Miami's like a strong second.
Wow.
And I think because there's a lot of great chefs and restaurateurs that have come down here, but I love Latin, I love Latin food, like any like traditional Cuban, Caribbean, like you get the best kind here because it's so close, and I feel like you get the proper produce. So it's definitely like I'd say it's a strong second for me.
Yeah, you can have that conversation.
New York is
like the case.
New York's undefeated. It's gonna always be up there.
It's tough to beat. That's fine. But you kind of answered my next question. With so much diversity in Miami, is there a favorite cuisine? Is that LATAM like?
I think Cuban is probably my favorite.
More than Peruvian and Caribbean, because I know there's a lot of.
I did go to Osaka last night, which is like the Peruvian influence. I think it's unbelievable. If you haven't been, I know it's like
one of my favorites.
It's become obviously like a known name, like a big name, but I feel like call it chain restaurant, they have more than one or three.
Yeah.
You feel like, oh, are they gonna lose the charm or the brilliance? I still think they held up. But I feel like even there's I think some of the most amazing sushi here. It's crazy. Like you wouldn't expect that.
Yeah.
So, but all the cuisine, I think it's probably Caribbean and Cuban food for me. It's like that's my go. I love for that. Live for it.
Amazing.
Enriqueta's.
Oh,
right. You know, like
speaking my language now, man.
The history alone, what she's been able to like hold on to. And the story is great, whether if it's real or true or false, I'm not sure. I like that they stuck their ground and said they're not moving. And then there's I think it's, hold on.
Yep.
I think it's Maddie's. It's
closed, sadly.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
This is heartbreaking.
I know.
I also love Blue Collar.
Blue Collar's great.
And I just saw they got a new space. My friends did. Yeah. That's crazy.
I know.
That was my COVID takeout because I used to live right there. So I'd order like the sweet potato.
100%.
It was like honey sweet potatoes and carrots. It would be the best.
Yeah, it's great. When you come back home, what are you craving to do?
It's great. The beach. I mean, number one is I don't care if it's windy like today.
Yeah.
I want to if I have the opportunity to be in the water for 30 minutes, I'm so happy. I feel like it. Put your feet in the sand.
What are you bringing food-wise to the sand?
Oh man, that's a good question. You got to be smart about it.
Yeah.
I'm usually finding some sort of bowl, like poke bowl, if I can. But if you can, again, stop at Enriqueta's, get a sandwich, and go post up on the beach. You're safe there. But I think the people, and I genuinely have made so many good friends here. I think they're so welcoming, and there's something always to do. But I think my thing I'm craving the most is like a quiet morning to like sit on my balcony, stare at the water, have coffee, and go to the beach and just have a slow day. Like I crave those days. I work hard for those days. You know?
Exactly. That's great.
I do love to exercise here. It's a very healthy city. You naturally see like good-looking people everywhere you go. So you want to be in shape. You want to get out there. Like, shout out to my homies at Raw Fit. I go there quite a bit, and they leave the gym open for me to mess around. And I'm usually like I'll work out in my hotel room. I'll work out in the hotel gym. But this city makes me want to go do classes or go do yoga or Pilates, and that just brings me so much joy.
Or just walk around and enjoy the sunlight.
It's a city where you feel bad sleeping in. You feel bad staying inside too long. You're like, no, I got to get out. I got to experience life. I got to get on a bike. I got to go on a walk.
We hold each other accountable by everyone making sure that we look good.
Yeah.
When you're back in town, favorite date night spot?
Favorite date night spot.
It can be low key. It can be you're trying to impress.
Casa Tua is still
Facts.
undefeated. It's so beautiful. I sent my brother and his wife there the last 2 nights ago, I think. It's such a magical place. The food's great. I mean, how better does it get to have authentic Italian food, and then you have delicious Italian wine.
Yeah.
And there's a little speakeasy upstairs. I also love. Look, I mean, I think a small little local spot, Soya Pomodoro. I think it's called
downtown.
Downtown's great. Another date spot that I recommend, Porto Sol and Coral Gables.
Yes.
Not a lot of people. It's funny. I mean, it's popular there, but not a lot of people know. I mean, it's a bit of a drive, but it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
It's great. So
And there's one other one that you'll know the name. There's a great tapa spot in a gas station. What is that spot called again?
Carajo.
In Carajo, I know it's a little bit like kitschy, but it's such an experience.
No, it's great.
It's good for a double date because then you can bring people that have never been there and they're like, "What?
Why are you taking me to a gas station?"
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite restaurant in Miami right now, just for you, when you're trying to indulge and it's like maybe impress someone, take someone, some of your friends?
So, favorite restaurant for me, favorite restaurant to impress friends.
Sure.
There's a few. I'll try not to pick. Honestly, Sur Empanada is fantastic. If you haven't been, it's like great for lunch. The back patio. The guy is a carpenter at heart. He builds crazy stuff. You go in the back and you see like he's taking parts of different cars and like made it such a vibe back there.
Okay.
I think Los Felix is another one.
Great.
Obviously, like it's got a lot of love from awardsy love, but it's legit. And any place that have vinyl going and they're making food in front of you, it's authentic and delicious. I think my favorite restaurant in Miami still will be Walrus Rodeo, and I'll die on that hill. Like I think it's fantastic, and obviously Boa Day is like unreal. I remember going there for like a Father's Day many years ago, and then when Walrus opened, I'm like, it's just such a good. I haven't gone on this trip yet, which is heartbreaking. But I've like become friends with all the chefs there. Anything where it's just done in one little space, I find so impressive. The food, the pizza there is.
I was gonna say, what's your go-to place?
I mean, I just say bring it out.
Yeah,
I think. Every time it's like something they're
always changing it up.
They're always changing it up, and I think they took it off the menu, but they had like a calzone type thing for a while too.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then after you leave Walrus, what bar are you going to?
Great. Usually Zeze's is always something going on, and I like. Look, I mean, it's like cocktail bar, or like if I want a great cocktail, I'll go for it. Like I'll travel a little further, go down to Miami Sound Bar or something like that. I love Dante's. I think it's so fun.
A man for music. Music is not just his work. It's like you want to enjoy it.
I'm inspired in Miami. That's why I've stayed here. Live music elements, live vinyl. Like I love vinyl. Like when I see that, it's so fascinating. And you just play the full record and like listen to it. I think Zeze's is fun. I want if I just want a Modella and
watch great live performances. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of coffee shops that are implementing vinyl into their thing. Is there a favorite coffee shop down here? They don't have to be doing the vinyl thing.
Yeah,
I know we love coffee.
I'm always I'm a big coffee snob, I guess. I mean, I'm always gonna have love for my homies at Sweet Havana. They're like one of the reasons I fell in love with the city. Yeah. They showed me so much love and showed me around. They were so welcoming. Their coffee is strong as hell. And
one of the few roasters in Miami.
Yeah, few roasters in Miami.
Which is great.
And they're in such a unique spot. Like during COVID, I would show up at 7 a.m. Manny would open the door, unlock the door. We'd sit at the bar. We'd talk about life. So it's like the places I think that I'm connected to are the places that slow me down. That place. Look, I love Caracas. We're here at Caracas Bakery. This is my best baker. This is the best baker in Miami, in my opinion.
There's a
and
few others that I can
Jesus is
recommend,
the-
but I love them.
Yeah, I mean, I love them. There's great bakeries in Miami, and Baker and Barista as well. They're fantastic, and to see how fast they've grown, it's crazy. But Caracas is like, I'll come here for breakfast and have amazing sourdough. I have a ton of pastries. I work out so I can come to Caracas.
That's why we work out.
Well, that's why Raw Fit's down the street.
You were talking about how Miami inspires you. Is there a certain Joe song or Jonas Brothers song that best represents Miami?
We have a song with Harold G.
Okay.
And I think about it's called X, and I think about Miami because I filmed a lot of content for that song here. My last record, a lot of Miami influence. There's a bossa nova style song I have with Luisa Sonza from Brazil.
Didn't you bring her out recently?
Yeah, I brought her out to a show. I came out to her show actually.
Okay.
That was special. So I've actually worked with like a good amount of amazing artists recently from in the Latin world. Ella Tubert from Colombia. I have a song with her that I'm featured on her song. She just won Best New Artist at the Latin Grammys last year.
Amazing.
I got to perform with her, and then she won the award like an hour later. It was really special. She lives here in Miami too, so I've become friends with a lot of great artists and musicians. Rhythm Portal, who are our local percussion group. I've got to perform with them, and man, I've just been so inspired by watching live music. Whether if it's you're gonna go see Cuban jazz or salsa, or even just like we said earlier, vinyl DJs that are playing some of the deepest cuts that I cannot Shazam.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about for me. I'm like, you don't really get that in a lot of other cities because I think like just stylistically, music is genre based from where you are. A lot of the bands and artists. There's something magical about it here. There's so many different styles of music, and it's an amazing thing to see.
Yeah, and it's a testament to where Miami is currently, not only in the food space, but in just like as a city that wasn't available to us 5-10 years ago. So it's great.
It's amazing to see also the venues. You know, I hope they bring it back. What's the venue that was near Zay's, but they closed it a while?
Oh, the one that you had one of your first couple of Joes. No?
Subtropicals Affairs.
Okay, that one.
It's closed. I don't think because there was the beauty of Miami. We're walking in. There's not a permanent site. It's just we just pop it up, and you know you build it, they will come, and live music. And there another room was live DJing. It was just sick.
And you DJ'd every now and then. I don't know if you still do.
I do, yeah.
What's your favorite genre to play? And if you don't have a favorite genre, is there like one track that you always implement into your set?
Great question. Well, there was a DJ gig I played in Miami last that I found this YouTube video, and he's saying something to the effect of like, she's like, "Oh, you're from Florida?" He's like, "No, I'm from Miami."
Yeah, love that.
He's like, "Are you?" And I feel like that's the beauty of Miami. It's like a bubble, and I think a track that I love to spin. I love taking the music I've heard from Miami and been influenced by and like playing it elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I love a lot of right now. I like Japanese funk from the 70s.
Oh yeah,
blowing my mind. I've been just collecting records.
Mm-hmm.
I love to do a vinyl set. I've talked to Dante's about doing it. Talked to some spots in New York as well. But I love to do it here because there's been some great DJs that have really inspired me. That I become friends with. That I've just watched them cook. And I'm like, okay, I think I can do it.
All right. And last thing, man. Favorite thing about Miami right now?
Favorite thing about Miami right now? That I can call it home, and that it's a city that's like undefeated. It's growing. You know, I feel like it's one of those cities people are always. My favorite thing about Miami, people are like, you live in Miami, and they're like, really? Because for me, back in my early 20s, it was my party city. Probably for many people, and it will always be there. But I will come to Miami and have the slowest days and the most quiet moments and the most inspiring conversations here. So my favorite thing about Miami, I think, is the people. It feels like family. When I was in my early 20s and I saw him last night, like Grutman was so welcoming. Dave Grutman, who like obviously is a titan here.
I was gonna say exactly that.
And you know what he's been able to create, and to see him become a family man is really quite amazing. But like people like Dave, who have been welcoming, and then meeting people like Jesus and Manny Nayaz of Sweet Habana, just people that I feel like have really lived here for many years, have shown me what it's like. And like Miami, it's like there are a lot of familiar faces. You walk into El Bagel and you're getting hugs, and it's like there's no like exchange of let me scratch your back, I'll scratch yours.
Yeah.
It's just they're happy to have you in. I've come through here. I've tried my you find ways to repay them. Hey, I'll bring you a show, I'll do this or that, but you just keep your arms open. That's what you do.
That's what Miami is about. It's about community and each other.
Awesome, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, dog. Appreciate you.